Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Barak, Qadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS and the Atham, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. So, just going through articles, and something in this article that I read, sparked this lesson. So, Lord willing is edifying through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. So I'll just go into it. It says, child suicide is becoming an international epidemic amid restricted pandemic life. The damage we're inflicting on children is too devastating to be waved away in the name of public health. It's quickly becoming an emergency in its own right. Billions of people across the globe continue to live under COVID-19 lockdowns or heavily restricted life. And for almost all of us, life amid the pandemic in 2020 was an isolated and difficult year. Yet doctors are warning that children in particular are experiencing grave mental health consequences as a result of the lockdowns, leading to an international epidemic of child suicide. The Associated Press interviewed Dr. David Greenhorn on the subject, who works in the emergency department at England's Bradford Royal Infirmary. The number of mental health crises he has seen, such as suicide attempts, has gone from a couple per week pre-pandemic to now several per day. This is an international epidemic, and we are now recognizing it. Greenhorn said, in an 8-year-old's life, a year is really, really, really long time. They are fed up. They can't see an end to it. Yeah, and that was what sparked this lesson, reading that. Because what does it say? For those days shall not be shortened. I'm gonna just get it. It is. Slovakia. So Matthew 24 and 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Yeah, and this is talking about Jacob's trouble, but even now, we're seeing, to me, time's going by quick, man. It seemed like just the other day we were at camp, with the Akim. But these days are being shorter for the elect's sake. People in the world, these children, they're seeing these days being prolonged. It seems like pure hell. But for us, these days are going by. We go through the daily motions, the weekly bullshit that we catch, the hell. But we get through it to what? To go out to get to that day, to go to camp day. That's our vacation. That's what we live for, man. That is the only thing that really matters. That matters in this world. Not everything else that we deal with is all just extra, just bullshit that we have in Babylon. Because nothing really matters except this truth. Everything else is through. So Salakia. All right, Salakia. I'm gonna just go into this chapter from the top, because this whole chapter is good. So this is Matthew 24 and 1. And Yahawashi went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Yahawashi said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world? And Yahawashi answered and said unto him, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and shall deceive many. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that we're coming anointed. There was this bug out. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Salakia, I couldn't find the one I was looking for, but here's some examples. You know, hey, the one I was looking for was Jake. He was saying it. He was Jesus. And you could only be saved through him. He was bugged out. But I'll keep going. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Yeah, we're hearing wars, rumors of wars. You know, all these things going down between Syria, Russia, China, which America is losing all the exercises between with China. You know, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah, and we're seeing these things. We're seeing a light famine about to hit. People aren't able to get food. You know, with this economic collapse, there's going to be people aren't going to be able to afford food. Pestilences, this COVID thing is nothing compared to what the Lord could bring. Earthquake, we've been seeing all kinds of earthquakes. You know, causing tsunami warnings. All of these are the beginning of sorrows. Yeah, the beginning of Jacob's trouble. We're entering. We're at the beginning of Jacob's trouble. The beginning of sorrows. It's only going to get worse from here. It's not going to get better. You know, people saying that they can't wait for it to return to normal. Hey, nothing's going to return to normal. It's never going to return to normal. America's going to be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles. That's America's destruction. But before that, it's gonna be Jacob's trouble. All kinds of calamities, all kinds of death, all kinds of destruction. It's gonna get grimy, man. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. Yeah, we're going to be counted as terrorists. We're going to be counted as violent men for what we preach. But we don't need weapons. We don't own guns. We don't need guns. We don't need none of those things. All we have is this truth. This truth is our weapon. I'm gonna just get that. This word is quick and powerful. So this Hebrews 4:12. For the word of YAHAWAH Bahasham YAHAWASHI is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and the marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Yeah, this word is sharper than any weapon, sharper than any two-edged sword. This is our weapon. We don't need guns. We don't need to be violent towards anybody. This truth is cutting people enough. This truth is making Esau lose sleep, making everybody lose sleep because they see that this is the truth. They see that this is all the things we've been speaking of is coming to pass. This truth is putting the fear in people. We don't need weapons. We don't need to be carnal. And many false prophets shall rise and shall deceive many. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Yeah, it's going into the suicides. Hey, people are losing hope because they don't have the hope, the faith in this truth. So people have no hope. People even in these churches, they don't really believe. They don't really believe the scriptures, because when you try to tell them the real what's really in the scriptures, they don't want to accept it. They don't even read the scriptures, man. The Bible just collects dust on their counter. They don't pick up. So there's just another more examples. Indiana man shot mother of his child, killed 4 after dispute over stimulus money, reports say. Hey, and that's just recently. It's been happening for months now. A teen slaughtered his family. Police say the father's last words were "I love you." Man, this has been going on. Judgment. Man, damn, 12 hours ago. I didn't even see this one. Man kills 14 family members, hangs self. Damn. That's judgment. A Indiana man fatally stabbed 14 family members, including 7 children, before hanging himself on Sunday, according to police. Hasnain Warkar, 35, killed his family members after a gathering at his home. A police spokesperson said motive was not known. Damn, he gets stabbed. It wasn't even with the gun. That's judgment. So the love of money shall wax cold, because family's gonna turn against family. You're not gonna be able to trust anybody in the times to come, when all hell breaks loose. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. So we gotta endure all things, everything we go through, no matter what it is. We gotta endure, fight through it, and have faith that the Lord is with us, because we fight for this truth. The Lord's gonna fight for us, man. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And this gospel, this truth has reached to the 4 corners of the earth, man. You got GMS camps all throughout the world. And now you see all these prophecies popping off. The end is being made manifest. It's coming to pass. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, whoso readeth, let him understand. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. Let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house. Neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day. Because some brothers might have to dip where they are. You're going to be persecuted in the city. People are going to know who you are. You're going to have to dip. You might not even be able to come back home. You're just going to have to leave with the clothes on your back, man. And you ain't going to be able to come back home. You're just going to shake the spot. Because we're going to be accounted as terrorists, man, for just preaching this truth. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world. So, and this has never happened in the world. All this great destruction is going to come upon America. It's going to come upon the world. Famines, wars, pestilences, people, neighbor fighting against neighbor. It's going to be pure chaos out here, man. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And that was the point. Those days are going to be shortened for the elect's sake. So we're it's gonna be a quick judgment. You got the vaccine. After that, the microchip being implemented. After that, that's one of the last prophecies. After that, all hell's gonna break loose. Nukes, the chariots. Oh man, it's gonna be like a time that never was. But that was it. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to YAHAWAH, Bahasham, YAHAWASHI, Bahasham, Barak, Qadash. Double honors the apostles and the others at GMS and the Atham, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. And shalom to the elect, and abad babal, and shalak mawath, shalak rayam to Babylon. Shalom to the elect.